nice, magnificent sunshine, awesome track temperature, atmo to go with it, and to all of you as part out there, great to have you with us. A shout out to our Ctas audience today, fast and growing and complimentary, and thank you, love your feedback no matter what it was. Certainly understood we did have some audio problems on our podium yesterday, and we'll look forward to doing that a little bit better today. So with your feedback, can make it only better. If you look at this glistening line, how good is that? There's the stars of tomorrow, there's the odd star of yesterday, there's some great bikes. Mostly jostled in there with our Supersport 150 as they get away to a dynamic start, and we head through into that quick right left and get down into the bottom corner here at levels. This is a sensational track, and loving it for the 150s to 300, generally suiting the smaller bikes. But I tell you what, the buzz that the Superbikes gave us here yesterday was certainly something of a consideration as well. So as we blast our way up the back straight here for the first time, a good opportunity to see our field unfold, and Hayden Fordyce having an absolute cracker here yesterday for the young Auckland boy, because of the third place he got in the 300 class was sensational. Made a little mistake in the latter 150 race, and we saw the best of it though to unfold in that 300 for him, which is great. Of course, the feature of today, stay with us for the Alan Ramage Memorial at the end of the day. Alan himself, of course, generally a very good 250 rider, so we acknowledge it now with the 300 Supersport class, and we'll have that 3x3x3 later in the day, which we'll talk about. So the Alan Ramage Memorial is an additional race, non-point scoring race coming up later in our program. So looking out towards them as we come through, getting some great Ctas pictures in the beautiful sunshine here in South Canterbury today. And Brad, are we in for a scorcher or what, on and off the track?
On and off the track, big time. It's already about 20 degrees local temperature, so we've got some hot pace on and off the track. Hunter Charlotte leads through the bus stop. He stalked him down the back straight, got the move done, and now he leads after a win here yesterday. He'll be loving this. Hayden Fordyce right in behind. We've got the two Moto Academy boys 3rd and 4th. So Diego there, Kieran back today. Had a bit of bike problems yesterday. They've all been rectified, so we've got Kieran back on the grid today. So you've got that top 4 going at it at the moment. You then go back to the updates in behind, like Deegan Cruz, good showing here from Deegs here yesterday. We got Ryder Chamberlain, a young newcomer on the scene, just a young man going places in New Zealand road racing. He's there in what will be 6th place. We've got excitement for the Jixers. Nixon Frost leads that one there. Sebastian Mitchell, good showing from Sebastian in 2nd place. You also got the likes of Megan Kemp up there. That'll be the 7th place Supersport 150 competitor. And then the lovely Eva Wintle there in what will be 10th place, but 3rd in our exciting Jixers.
And want to do a shout out to Super Mum Dee. Love to have you with us, Dee. Hope you're going to enjoy this coverage today. I'll tell you what, she's got, of course, stake in quite a bit of our game here today with our 150s and, of course, with our sidecars. So love to have the people that are unable to be here. There's lots of reasons for that, of course. Family people that are still working back home, looking after the pets. You know, there's a whole lot of life still to carry on. But thanks to Ctas, we can give you all of this glory, and to look out for young people like Eva. What a superstar she was through our Suzuki International series, and this year's on that fabulous little Gixxer, and keen to look out for her. But I tell you what, it's a change there, Brad. We're going back the other way.
Yes, absolutely, down the back straight again. So Hunter having a look into turn 1, not close enough there, so he's going to just follow his good mate around turn 1 and 2 and into the turn 3 sweeper here. So Hayden Fordyce leads Hunter Charlotte, not much in it. And watch this down the back straight. This is where Hunter will get into his work. Love the slipstream, is so important on these low horsepower machines, and it's about ready to unfold. This is just a 6-lap race, so the job's on here for all our youngsters. So Hunter Charlotte pulling up alongside his good race mate and the two teammates side by side as they head into the John Jones Steel left-hander. Then you've got the Moto Academy boys, same thing in 3rd and 4th place. They're going to pull up alongside each other and brake hard into that final corner. You've got Deegan and Ryder, they're doing the same thing as well. So every little bit of this racetrack's used to find out who's going to be on our podium, who's missing out, Neil. Brilliant stuff, and the youngsters, although they're just young and inexperienced, showing some real class out there.
Well, of course, huge year in 2023 for those two super kids out in front. They both were part of the OJC Oceania Junior Cup. We had 3 Kiwis over there competing, and it's just superb that they could get that kind of experience. And in fact, Hunter Charlotte did more trips to Australia last year than I've done in my entire life. So the future only looking better and brighter for the likes of him. Of course, young Hayden out there to show his star stud. And the other one is young Kieran, and he had a few problems yesterday, so I'm sure it'll take just a little bit to settle in today. We should see him fire up a little bit. But it's gone the other way. It is back. It's doing and throwing, and it's the Hunter Charlotte show to get out there as the Motor Mechanics team hit it off in fine style up there, so good work from Hunter out there, courtesy of Optima Chartered Accountants, Business Advisors, Race Supplies, Motor Mechanics, Motorcycling Canterbury, Lock and Load, Motor Baton Pirelli, a quality team behind a young quality rider. Look at that, nothing between them. They go along the straight. Remembering these are 150cc, you're almost generally about 160, so they're our little bikes in racing. And there it is. In fact, he looked up, didn't quite why he looked up for a second, and then it's as if, I don't know, this wouldn't have had the sun in his eyes, just there seemed the way that he looked up. I wonder whether he just sort of outside the fairing just wanted to see what it was, and he appeared to look up maybe greater than it really was. But there you are, to and fro, and there's nothing in it. They've jostled and jolted their way to get that advantage, and there'll be nothing on this one. Brought to us by Obsolete Iron. Obsolete Iron, of course, quality sponsor at their best in this great series, and we really appreciate so many cool sponsors coming on board here, like Trust Our Recce, Timaru Yamaha, in there to share the glory as well. And of course, all of this part of PDS Logistics at pdsl.co.nz, our quality logistics mover for New Zealand Superbike road racing. This is now leg 4, remember, of the 6-round series, so halfway through the championship, 3 down with 3 to go, and some great racing on here. Brad, look at that, a 2-1. We're on.
Oh, we're on, all right. So Hayden now leads Hunter, so it's swapped every lap right on clockwork. Hunter's going to have a look into turn 1, but I think he knows the real plan is to just sit in behind and get that slipstream down the back straight. The Moto Academy boys know the same thing as well. Diego leading Kieran there, so that's your 3 and 4. And then a great little battle unfolding here. Deegan Cruz, Ryder Chamberlain, 4th and 5th place. No quarter given there as they are side by side into turn number 1. So brilliant racing.
Brad, I'd love to see a camera shot looking along the start for young Ryder. He can't even sit on a bike normally. He's got to actually be helped up onto the bike. So when he gets down on the start, he's got to literally get his butt off to the side of the seat and just have his thigh up on the seat to hold the bike balance, and then just let the clutch go and launch his body onto the bike. It's pretty impressive. So he's just going to grow into sport. One of our young future guns. When you think of people, in four-wheel development, in kart sport and cars, they can do a lot of modifications, but for motorbikes, they're still as big as they are. And even though these are tiny little 150s in comparison for adults, these are great bikes for kids to step up on them. And of course, we did the KOs as well, the even smaller bike in action at Canterbury last weekend, but they're not fitted into the class here with less of them here in the South Canterbury region. So the future of our sport in great hands with our classic on this one. Of course, this is our Obsolete Iron Motors of Pleasant Point, supported Supersport 150 Jigsaw 150 Cup Racing.
Oh, wise move from Hunter Charlotte. Sat in behind, didn't make the pass on that last lap. White flag out, and Hayden Fordyce is the one leading. Never want to be the one leading when the white flag comes out in Supersport 150, and Hunter Charlotte may have just done the strategic move of the weekend, as he now is in the box seat coming on to the back straight out of turn number 3 here at Levels International Raceway. And Hunter Charlotte now is going to pull up along behind his good mate Hayden Fordyce. We've got a 1-2 battle to remember here. These two have bolted from the field. You've got the Moto Academy boys there in 3rd and 4th place, and Ryder Chamberlain, Deegan Cruz, they are 5th and 6th place. So you got your top 6 streaking in. Hunter Charlotte pulls up alongside, ready to break hard into the John Jones Steel left-hander. Brilliant move, Hunter Charlotte, and he'll take the lead with half a lap to go, and he may just have pulled off the move of the summer there, Neil. What a wise decision to not make the move a lap ago. Knew he had the pace and where he had the pace, and saving it all for the end. Let's watch this one with open eyes. Still unchanged to the top here as we see Hunter Charlotte, Hayden Fordyce. Is there a potential move coming into the hairpin? It's not quite going to be there for Hayden, so Hunter with the advantage. Only a handful of corners to go now. Hayden Fordyce trying desperately to look inside. No, not going to be close enough. Into the left-hand pit lane chute. The bus stop is all that's going to be left for these two competitors. What a way to start the day. Thrilling racing in Hunter Charlotte through the bus stop. He's going to hang on. What a ride. What a brilliant performance. Back-to-back wins for the defending champion. And he'll take that one there at Hayden Fordyce. And then you go back and we've only got one of the Moto Academy boys there, so a bit of drama here.
And a lap record for Hayden Fordyce as well, Brad. Just come through in that lap. So there you go, Hayden Fordyce, a brand new lap record for Supersport 150 Racing at 119.880, underneath the 120 barrier for Supersport 200, because these track conditions close to perfect this morning, because it hasn't yet got too hot in these tyres, just working to the max. So well done. So there it is, the Super Kid who finished in 2nd place, is actually the fastest on the racetrack. Well done. Lap records we predicted yesterday. We think there's going to be 3, maybe 4 broken over the weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing whether that's on target at the stage. So there you go, lap record to Hayden Fordyce. Massive congrats. And that racing brought to us by Obsolete Iron, of course, one of our quality sponsors on board here for the South Canterbury Club, including, of course, Corporate Print out there. So massive shout out to our team at Obsolete Iron. They are your car and motorcycle service, warrant of fitness, classic and custom restoration, motorcycle fabrication, and a classic vehicle display. You can't ask ask for more than that. Main Road and beautiful Pleasant Point. Shout out to Gilbert and the team, obsoleteironmotors@gmail.com.
All right, wrapping it up, Supersport 150. Well done, Hunter Charlotte. What a brilliant win for that young man. He's going to get there with a 1:19.29. So he will be a new lap record holder for Supersport 150. Absolutely brilliant. Hayden Fordyce comes within a tenth of a second, but he is in second place there. So he's loving that. Kieran Mears going to come home in second place. Ahead to Ryder Chamberlain. Deegan Cruz will be in fifth place. Then you go back to Nixon Frost. He'll be sixth place in the race, but that is the first of our Jixers. Well done to Nixon. He continues his electric winning streak in that class there. Megan Kemp home in seventh place, sixth in class. Sebastian Mitchell will be eighth, and that will be second for that Jixer podium. And then Eva Wintle, ninth in there, and that'll be rounding out our Jixer podium. So what a way to start the day. Breathtaking six-lapper there. And congratulations, Hunter Charlotte. What a wise ride from a young man. And just showing some of the skills that made him the defending Supersport 150 champion at NZSBK. We're going to cross down to Neil and he'll wrap up a couple of quick podiums there in our obsolete iron Supersport 150 and Jixer 150 paddock.
Well done.
Well, cracker to our podium here already, and we've already got Hunter up. We're going to do a no-bike podium set up today, which is whereby we can just get the riders up in person. It just means we've got more time for a chat. First of all, Hunter, congratulations. Thinking man's game. Tactics are everything, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Like, if you come first, like down that straight, and on the last lap, it's kind of, you're coming second, really. So I saw that last lap flag and just set up down the straight, so I can get him on the next. Yeah.
Oh, well done. This is great work going on out there. What's the this morning?
Well, it's pretty grippy, yeah. Like, especially with that sun now out. Got our tyres a little heated up, so yeah.
Well done, great one. You can do that again later on?
Definitely.
Definitely. I love that statement. Well done. As we get our runner-up slot in here, first of all, Hayden, congratulations. First of all, lap record, mate. New lap record you've got at the end of the day, so that's awesome. But, hey, the tactic out there, you knew what Hunter was going to do. How could you combat that?
Well, my plan was just to give up the first place on the last lap to slipstream and hopefully pass him down the straight to be able to get first over the line. But I didn't see the white flag, so it was a bit of a mark-up on my behalf, but yeah.
All right, indeed. Hey, for you, what's the track like today?
Yeah, it's heated up. It's not as hot as yesterday, so it's a bit better, not as slippery. But yeah, the track's really good.
Great to see. Well done indeed. And here with third place, so Kieran, back today, a few problems yesterday for the bike?
Yeah, crashed in the practice yesterday and snapped a bit of the exhaust off, so we had to get it welded overnight. Yeah, so, but it's all good today, back out there.
Right, hey, these boys have got a bit of a jump on you, so you're on the back foot now, got a bit of catch up to do. Can you challenge these guys later today?
Oh, I hope so. We'll see. We'll try and get a better start and see if I can stick with them.
Right, hey, you're a North Islander visiting these South Island tracks. What do you think of Levels Raceway here?
It's pretty cool. It's quite short and it's real technical. Takes a little bit to get your head wrapped around it, but it's a real cool track.
Well done indeed. So there you go, folks. Here's your podium for our Supersport 150 today. Thank you, guys. Here. Next up for our Jixer podium, and thoroughly looking forward to getting our Jixers up here to shine as well. Their day in the sun, and of course Nixon's been doing the star-studded work. Sebastian and Eva back again, and we got the feedback from Mum yesterday, Eva. So we'll make sure we cover you first. You deserve it, deservedly too as well. What do you think of travelling down to a track like this?
It's a really cool learning experience. It's been a big couple of weeks trying to get around all the different tracks and trying to adapt to all the different lines and things that I have to relearn. So no, it's been a really good learning experience.
Right, are you missing Mum?
Of course. I have to.
You have to say that. Yes, of course you do. Well done, well done. Right, Sebastian here with our Jixer lineup, and Sebastian, for you learning all the time, what do you think's the number one you've taken away from this track? What do you think is different to learn here, maybe to other tracks?
Oh, just these corners are way faster than most corners that I've been riding in the past. So yeah, it's good fun getting out there and racing, and just mainly being pinned like most of the corners. And yeah, I've learned a lot of stuff from this track, so yeah, it's been good fun.
All right, hey, for you, is it just whet your appetite for road racing? You want to do more of it?
Yep, I love road racing so far, and I think I want to continue in the future. And yeah.
Well done, Sebastian. Great comments there as we take an opportunity to look at this Magic Shark helmet for our man Nixon here, taking a bit of an off from Taupo. Got that bonus point with qualifying, but he's been on a back foot, missed those North Island rounds. But how's your health been, Nixon? You feeling okay now?
Yeah, my health has been amazing. Ever since I got my cheek done, started riding again, it's just gone way better.
Well done. All right. Hey, for you, what's this place levels like?
Oh, levels is amazing. It's unlike other tracks because there's a lot of changing directions. It's got to chuck the bike over from one side all the way to the other. So
Yeah, keeps it busy. All right. What about this little Gixxer bike? Is it the good learning ground for many riders to start on?
I reckon Gixxer's is the best bike you could get for if you wanted to start out riding. It's just amazing.
It's amazing. Well done. All right, here's your podium, folks, for our Gixxer Cup. Thanks to Suzuki and the fabulous Gixxer 150. Well done. Thank you from Eva. Eva just gives the boys a bit of a high five there, so great to have him. I hope you're enjoying it out there today with quality coverage here from our NZSBK round, of course, round number 4, brought to us by our team friends at Trust Aoraki Community Fundraising, giving community events here in this part of the country. Of course, it is the PDS Logistics New Zealand Superbike Road Race Championships. Loud and proud here in super sunny South Canterbury for round number 4.